Crack Tank, are you pro-life or pro-choice?
Hmm. Pro-choice.
Okay, what is your best argument for the pro-choice position?
Mm, my only best is that, well, if, say, for instance, like a teenager did a oopsie and got another teenager pregnant, you know, I think it's fine for the teenagers to have an abortion, you know, and for rape victims, that includes them too, if they want an abortion.
Okay, are you
Whatever they
aware that
want.
an abortion is killing a human being?
Nope.
Okay, are you now aware of that after being told that?
Mm, a little bit. Just haven't gone to the full
Okay,
grasp of it yet.
yeah. Okay, so are you aware that human life begins at conception?
Like, like in a week or two, or
You know, conception is the moment that the sperm cell fertilizes the egg cell and they create a new individual human life. So the moment that the sperm meets the egg and they fertilize, do you accept that?
yes,
Okay. So it then would follow that being that human life begins at conception, that an abortion is killing a human life. Do you accept that?
yes.
Okay. Do you support killing human lives?
When it comes to that, well, now that you put it like that, I guess so. I am
Okay.
guilty as charged.
Okay. Well, that's fine for now. Um, to what extent do you support killing human lives? Meaning, what is your limiting principle? Where precisely do you draw the line and say, this is no longer okay to kill this human because of X reason? What is your limiting principle?
When like I guess the child is like around 5 months, for like the belly's visible, like it's popping out, then that's my limit. Other than that,
Wait,
nope.
wait. What do you? Can you? Okay. So let me try to just reconstruct your position. I am okay with killing humans as long as the mother's showing. As long as she's not showing.
As long as she's not showing, yes.
Okay. How do you determine whether she's showing or not?
The belly.
What do you mean?
Like, you know how when a baby is formed, like you know, the mother's belly gets larger?
Yeah. At some point, yeah, it happens. It gets larger. I mean, you could argue actually at the moment of conception, it gets, although minuscule, it gets larger because there's something now inside of it that wasn't before.
Yep,
So
pretty
you're
much.
okay. So you would be opposed to all abortions because, um, logically speaking, the belly and the womb is larger than it was when the woman was not pregnant.
Yes.
Okay, so you're pro-life then?
Is that what it means?
I mean, if you would oppose all abortions, yeah, you would be pro-life.
Huh. Huh.
Really, what I'm just showing you is that the argument you're making is nonsense. It's rather childish to say like it's okay to kill a human up until the point that the mother is showing. There's no way you would actually be able to delineate that and like articulate this is showing, this is not showing, this is far enough along, this is not. You would just be throwing shit at the wall basically and seeing what sticks. There's no way you could actually make an argument with that. So would you like to try again, or would you like to just concede and be pro-life, because that would be pretty based.
Mm, shit, I mean, if I wasn't pro-life, then hell, I wouldn't even be talking right now. So I'll guess I'll
Hey,
convert.
I
Ain't
I
showing like
I agree
enough
with that.
evidence for that.
So you are pro-life?
Yeah, but what if like the child though? Like,
What
what
about him?
about them? Like, cause that's my main thing though. Cause I experienced this too. Like my dumb ass at the time, I didn't put on a condom, and I was fearing that like, what if like I just get an abortion? Because I also thought to myself,
Well, then you
if I
would be
were to
you would be
keep
killing your own child.
the baby, yeah,
That would be awful.
but He would, yes. But I was also thinking like maybe he would be off dead to think of me as some bastard who never took care of him or took responsibility, which I wouldn't be
Well,
able
hang on a
to
minute.
do by
Is
mistake.
a human being better off dead than neglected?
Personally, I I think so because if they're neglected, then they're just hurt all the time.
Okay, so like, would you then be in favor of rounding up every child that's ever been neglected and killing them?
Ooh, ooh, I see your point. Ooh,
Yes, I mean this is again. This isn't. I'm not trying to be belittle you or insult you or anything, but this is just what follows from that position. That if you're to say that humans are better off dead than neglected, then we should kill everybody who's ever been neglected because they're better off dead. But if you don't think that, if you don't think that we should kill every human that's been neglected, well then they're clearly not better off dead in your worldview. So you would have to again walk that back, and that's fine. I would walk that back too. I'm pro-life. I would say that's a very bad reason um, to kill a human being just because you think that they're better off dead than they would be if they were born and neglected. Because there's always a chance that they could still live a prosperous life and be happy, be healthy, or even if they're not happy and healthy, there's always a chance that things can improve. They could they could be the next um, you know they could find a cure for cancer. They could find a way to get us to Mars. They could, they could just work a regular office job. They could raise a family, or they could become a serial killer. You don't know which one. You don't know how it's going to turn out. It could be good, it could be bad. But since we're not future tellers, you just err on the side of caution and say, don't kill them, right?
but could they really forgive me for like if I were to just set them up for adoption?
Well, I mean that's a different discussion, but for the sake of the conversation, adoption is always an option. If you don't want your child, if you feel like you can't take care of it, or if you don't want to take care of it, or God forbid if a woman is raped and she's unable to, whatever happens, or the dad's a deadbeat and he walks out and she's unable to take care. Adoption is always an option. Oh yeah, put it up for adoption. It's free. It's literally free to put a baby up for adoption. Um, and that's a better option than being killed. Again, like this is a no-brainer, right?
I suppose.
Yeah. So, I mean, would you then say that you're pro-life?
Yeah, I'll say that.
Well, that's pretty cool, man. That's based. Welcome to the good side.